Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to play Mrs. Magic by Strawberry Guy. It's got 3 sections and some weird chords. Let's get started with the first. Bounces between 2 chords. One of them's a little tricky. It is a F, starting on capo 3, and all the chords that I'm going to describe are going to be relative to the capo. So this is a F major 7 over G, and it sounds like this. And to play that, you're going to have the open bottom E string, pointer finger on the 1st fret of the B, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G, pinky on the 3rd fret of the D, and then you're going to use your ring finger to both mute the A string and play the 3rd fret on the bottom E string, which is the G. So a little tricky. I'm muting the A string by just having my middle finger or my ring finger lightly pressed against it. And then the chord that you're going to switch to from there is a pretty simple, tricky name, C major 7 over G. But to play it, you're going to leave your bottom 3 strings, this G, B, and E, open. Your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, pinky on the 3rd fret of the A string, and you're going to leave your ring finger right where it was, on the 3rd fret of the E. So you're going to switch back and forth between this F major 7 over G to the C major 7 over G. And that progression covers the intro and the first verse. So the bridge, chorus, where the lyrics are, I don't know. That starts off with a G sharp major 7. This one's a little tricky. I'm wrapping around my thumb to play this one. There's a couple different ways to play it. I'm doing pointer on the 3rd fret of the high E, middle finger on the 4th fret of the B, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the G, that's the 5th fret of the G, and then pinky on the, 6th fret of the D string. And then I'm wrapping my thumb around and grabbing the 4th fret of the low E. And again, I'm not playing that A string, I'm muting it with either my thumb or the pinky. And that's a tricky one. There's a couple ways to play it. You could bar it, but I think this way sounds the nicest. And you're going to continue that same strumming pattern. So you're going to switch on the 3rd beat of the 2nd bar from our G sharp major 7 to a G minor 7. So I'm barring the 3rd fret and just placing down my ring finger on the 5th fret of the A string. And you can bar a little easier if you stack your 2 fingers against each other, your pointer and your middle, or just the pointer. So I don't know what I do with you. So you end on that same chord from the intro, from our verse. The F major 7 over G. So again, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string, pinky on the 3rd fret of the D string, middle on the 2nd fret of the G string, pointer on the first fret of the B string and then open E, and we're muting that A. So that repeats twice. And then it just goes back into the verse. So C major 7 over G. So that motif copies over itself a couple times. Then we go back into the chorus again. And so after the chorus, the second chorus, we're going into our third chord progression. Now, it'll sound something like this going from the chorus. So we are looking at a C sharp major 7 that is barring the 4th fret across the lower 5 strings. We don't need to worry about our low E. So again, 4th fret. And you're going to place your ring finger on the 6th fret of the D string, your middle finger on the 5th fret of the G string, pinky on the 6th fret of the B. And again, you're going to be barring that top E on the 4th fret. Then you slide up 2 frets. You can hold the exact same shape and let go of your middle finger. So that's 5th fret barred, or sorry, 6th fret barred. This is a, let's see, D sharp 7. So 6th fret on the A string, 8th fret on the D string, barred, so that's 6th fret on the G string, 8th fret on the B string, and then that 6th fret on the high E. And then that goes to a D sharp minor 7, so there's really only one difference. You're gonna take your pinky off and put on your middle finger onto the 7th fret of that B string. So it goes from the major to the minor. And then to a G sharp 7. So that's barred across the 4th fret, ring finger on the 6th fret of the A. You're gonna play that barred 4th fret on the D, 5th fret on the G, 4th fret on the B and D strings. So altogether, the bridge sounds like this. Leaving me outside. No, I can't get back in. No, I can't get back in. And then we end going back to the C sharp major 7. And then we do a C suspended chord from here. So we drop our bar from the 4th fret to the 3rd fret. We play the D and G strings on the 5th fret. So C on the A string, so 3rd fret, 5, 5 on the D and G, 6 on the B string, and then we're barred on that high E, and then we just drop our pinky 1 fret to make a regular C chord. So again, that goes. And then the outro is just the intro. The same F major 7 over G, and then it ends on our C major 7 over G. All right. Hope you guys liked this video, and enjoy.